Now, if were to happen that the prices are increasing, all right, the prices are increasing, but what is happening is that along with the rise in price, okay, along with the rise in price, you are not able to participate. Why? Because uptrend is not there, volume is coming down, open interest is falling. So this is a weak uptrend or some profit booking is emerging. So you have to be a little careful. Now at the same time, if prices are falling and if the volume is increasing and open interest is also falling, उसका मतलब ये है कि यहाँ पर डाउन ट्रेंड इज नॉट सस्टेनिंग. Whenever the open interest is falling, that means that the particular trend is not sustaining. In the same way, अगर prices गिर रहा हो, volume भी बढ़ रहा है on the decline, open interest भी बढ़ रहा है, तो उसका मतलब ये है कि यहाँ पर लोग participate कर रहे हैं. Clear? Okay. Now let's move ahead and check out an example. तो यहाँ पर what is happening here? Prices are falling. So what will we do here? Can someone tell me? Yeah, what will we do here? Okay. All right. Very good. So in the first scenario, either some sellers will sell a call, buyers will buy a put. आज हम buying के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, तो यहाँ पर buy का मोड रखते हैं. यहाँ पर अगर क्या हो रहा है, यहाँ पर प्राइस बढ़ रहा है, राइट? वेरी गुड. All of you have got it. We buy a call, correct? So now, when this is a scenario, when you want to buy a put and when you want to buy a call, there are certain things which can help you, all right? Without that also you can do the activity, but then if you have a little bit of awareness about the option Greeks, it always helps, right? So I want to just share with you how an option Greek will help, and this will really help you to get a good idea of how you are participating in the market. क्योंकि कभी-कभी you know, closer towards the expiry, you are participating in an option trade, और उस option trade में participate करने के बाद आपको लग रहा है कि ये स्टॉक चलेगा. स्टॉक चल जाता है लेकिन आपके ऑप्शंस प्राइस नहीं बढ़ते. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव फाउंड दैट? प्लीज टाइप मी. स्टॉक्स के प्राइस चल जाते हैं लेकिन आपके ऑप्शंस के प्राइस नहीं चलते. वेरी गुड, थैंक यू फॉर रेस्पॉन्डिंग. तो इसका मतलब है कि अदर देन द प्राइस देयर आर आल्सो सर्टेन अदर एलिमेंट्स. क्योंकि हम जब आते हैं ऑप्शंस की दुनिया में, हम इक्विटी से आते हैं, ज्यादातर लोग इक्विटी से आते हैं. वहां पर आपने लिया, भाव बढ़ा और आपको पैसा मिला. बट ऑप्शंस इज अ वेरी मैथमेटिकल मॉडल, ऑलराइट? सो इट इज डिजाइन्ड इन अ वेरी डिफरेंट वे. सो उसको हम सेम माइंडसेट से अप्रोच नहीं कर सकते. तो उसी की वजह से आपको थोड़ा ऑप्शंस ग्रीक के बारे में जानकारी रहेगा. अच्छी बात है, राइट? सो यहाँ पर 5 एक्टर्स हैं. एक है डेल्टा, दूसरा थीटा, तीसरा गामा, चौथा वेगा और पांचवा रो. सो डेल्टा, थीटा, गामा, वेगा, रो, दे प्ले अ रोल इन द ऑप्शंस प्राइसिंग, ऑलराइट, and influence the options pricing. But out of them, I truly believe that delta and theta are very important, and they play a very big role according to me. And let me just share with you how it impacts, because understanding that is very critical for everyone, as it will improve your understanding of the options world. Okay, so let's check out the role of delta and theta in options trading. Okay, so delta and theta in options trading. तो यहाँ पर delta is what that measures the sensitivity of a options price. अभी जो भी options के आपके भाव है, वो जब move होगा तो क्या प्रकार से move होगा, it depends on the delta. So basically it measures the directional risk of the option. Now when you talk about call option, right? Call option has got a positive delta, while a put option has got a negative delta. ओके, तो जब कॉल ऑप्शन के भाव बढ़ेंगे, मतलब एक कॉल ऑप्शन अगर होगा तो एवरी पॉइंट ऑफ राइज, तो डेल्टा क्या है कि एवरी 1 रुपी ऑफ मूवमेंट ऑफ द अंडरलाइन, यानी अगर फ्यूचर 1 रुपये से मूव होगा तो ऑप्शंस के भाव कितने से बढ़ेंगे, दैट इज व्हाट इज द डिस्कशन हियर एंड दैट इज ट्रैक बाय डेल्टा. तो फॉर एग्जांपल अगर डेल्टा एक पर्टिकुलर कॉल का 0.80 है और उसका ऑप्शंस का प्राइस 9 है, तो अगर 1 रुपये से बढ़ेगा तो वो 9.80 हो जाएगा, अगर 1 रुपये से घटेगा वो 8.20 हो जाएगा. द सेम वे इफ इट इज फॉर अ पुट, इफ इट इज -0.80, तो अगर ऑप्शंस के प्राइस बढ़ेंगे तो इट इज नेगेटिव फॉर अ पुट. So the options price which is 6 rupees will reduce by 0.80. If it falls down, it means it is positive for a put, right? So if you bought the put, तो 6 से 6.80 हो जाएगा, right? This is the impact which the delta has on the price. Now when you talk about delta, okay, when you talk about delta, you have to know that a delta, all right, a delta is where you got to understand that this is the moneyness, right? ITM, ATM, OTM, ये moneyness of the options जो है, ये moneyness of the options जो है, in the money, at the money और out of the money, ये out of the money में सबसे कम होगा क्योंकि उसका expectation of moving up or moving down, out of the money call or out of the money put is limited unless it comes near. So जैसे जैसे प्राइस एक्चुअल अंडरलाइंग प्राइस के नजदीक आते जाएंगे वो इन द मनी होते जाएगा. OTM, ATM, ITM, that is how the movement happens. So in the money strike has got delta above 0.5, in and around 0.5 is at the money और उससे कम है out of the money. All right, तो डेल्टा का मूवमेंट कुछ इस प्रकार होता है and that is how the option pricing moves. So essentially when I'm going to select in the money strike will be a little expensive, but you can expect a faster movement towards your टारगेट अचीवमेंट. आपका जो भी मॉनेटरी टारगेट हो या ऑप्शंस में अगर आपका कोई टारगेट हो, सो यू विल बी एबल टू सी दैट मूवमेंट, राइट? नाउ व्हेन यू टेक अ लुक एट ATM is when the options price is identical or near about the current market price. Okay, near about the current market price, तो उसका डेल्टा जो है एक्सपेक्टेशन ऑफ द प्राइस मूवमेंट 50-50 होता है. ऑलराइट, तो ये कॉल और पुट दोनों के लिए एक समान है. और जब भी आप ओटीएम स्ट्राइक लेंगे, ओके, ओटीएम स्ट्राइक में आपका डेल्टा वैल्यू हायर होता है और उसकी वजह से आपका जो मूवमेंट है, तो कई लोग सोचते हैं कि मुझे चीप ऑप्शन लेना है. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू फील दैट जीरो टू हीरो स्ट्रेटेजी? कितने लोग ने जीरो टू हीरो स्ट्रेटेजी किया है? मैं काफी लोगों को जानता हूं जीरो टू हीरो स्ट्रेटेजी कर लेते हैं और फिर होता क्या है, क्या होता है? ओके, कोई लोग सच कह रहे हैं, बाकी लोग जीरो टू हीरो. वेरी गुड, हीरो टू जीरो. बाकी लोग क्या करते हैं? वेट करते हैं, प्रे करते हैं. स्टॉक में चलो प्रेयर कभी कभी काम भी आ जाए, कल परसों स्टॉक उठ भी जाएगा. फ्यूचर में रोल ओवर करते हैं. ऑप्शंस ऐसी जगह है जहां पर आपका अगर भूल हो गया तो आप लॉक हो गए, राइट? आई एम श्योर ऑल ऑफ यू विल अग्री. स्टॉक लिया, नीचे गया, 2-3 महीने बाद ऊपर आया, इधर आप बेच दीजिए या प्रॉफिट में एग्जिट कर दीजिए. फ्यूचर में आप कान पकड़कर रोल ओवर कर लेंगे. ऑप्शंस में बिल्कुल ये जगह नहीं है. ऑप्शंस में सिर्फ एक ही दरवाजा है to exit. If you don't exit at the right time, then the door is closed. All right, so what you got to do is you got to be very careful, right? You got to be very careful with this, and that is why understanding of time element is very important. Understanding of time element is very important because if you don't have a good idea about the time, all right, if you don't have a good idea about the time, then it will be very challenging. So whenever you're going to participate, like many of you messaged saying that you have seen a stock move up, but you have not been able to get the advantage. Price चल रहे हैं, but आप फायदा उठा नहीं पा रहे. क्यों? क्योंकि समय हो गया है. So options need some time to move, and as the days reduce, you can see here, as the days reduce to expire, all right, you will see that the delta starts reducing. So as delta reduces, it will be unable to push the prices of the premium. हम buying कर रहे हैं, हम options buying के बारे में discuss कर रहे हैं आज, right? So options buying के लिए आपको समय चाहिए आपके साथ, और not only that, also आपका जो strike है वो ज़्यादा out of the money हो गया तो फिर आपको नुकसान ही होगा. So you have to be very careful about this, and that is why it is very important that you have very good clarity on how to look at the markets, how to participate in it, and ensure that you are able to participate in it in a clear way, right? All of us want to know how to participate it in a clear way, and all of us want to find out how can we do things better, right? That's what we always want to do. मार्केट रहने दीजिए, कोई भी चीज रहने दीजिए, हमको हर चीज स्मार्टली करना है, करेक्ट? तो आपको कोई चीज स्मार्टली करना हो तो आपको जानना पड़ेगा कि कैसा करेंगे और उसको कैसे स्मार्टली करेंगे, राइट? सो व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू डू इज आई एम गोइंग टू एंश्योर दैट ऑल ऑफ यू आर एबल टू ट्रेड स्मार्टली. ठीक है, तो अभी मैं क्या करने वाला हूं कि आपको मैं बताने वाला हूं कि मैं स्मार्टली कैसे ट्रेड करता हूं. Are you all interested to know how I trade smartly? ये सारी चीज कंसिडर करके, क्योंकि आप सबको चाहिए कि ये जो ऑप्शंस की दुनिया है उसमें स्मार्टली कैसे ट्रेड करें, करेक्ट? तो स्मार्टली ट्रेड करने के लिए हमने भी काफी मेहनत की, और जो ऑप्शंस की जो आपको जानकारी दी है वो सब हमने बखूबी से इंकॉर्पोरेट किया है हमारे न्यू ट्रेडर में. तो मैं आपको इनवाइट करता हूं टू लिसन टू द लेजेंड Dr. Narayan. All right, so please put your hands together. I am going to show you a video of Dr. Narayan. Please take a look at the video and just let me know if the audio is okay, and I'll be happy to share with you on how and what we have done. So here comes Dr. Narayan. So just tell me if the audio and the video is fine.
Hey Narayan, I am a 40-year veteran of the stock markets. I've been around since the mid-70s, and by the grace of God, I am still around in the markets today. In and through all these years, I have been following the method of technical analysis. Having come into contact with it somewhere around 1981, I kept learning it in and through the years, and then over time, that really became my method of market analysis, and I have continued to stick with it all these years. Now, like in every form of analysis, there is a little bit of difficulty when you want to convert that into market action, and technical analysis is no stranger to that. In fact, there's so many variations, and since you are dealing with a shorter term, the market presents also many different variants of itself, that it becomes more and more difficult to convert analysis into action. So I have been wrestling with this as a problem, and the market really presents us with a few specific difficulties. First is there are so many stocks. Which is the one that I pick? Because it always seems as though the stock we pick is not the stock that moves. There's always something else. So one of the biggest problems is which is the stock which I should pick to buy or to sell. Second is, what is the correct price to buy it or sell it? You may get the name of the stock, but what is the correct price to buy it or sell it? Now, this is another big difficulty. Most people either delay buying something for too long and then end up buying it too late, or they delay selling it for too long and end up selling it too late. just, to their mortification, because the market goes the other way. So what to buy and what to sell, and when to buy and when to sell. Third is, where do I take profits or where do I book losses? Now this is another big pain point for people as to how do I manage my trade once I do take it. So like everybody else, I have also been wrestling with this as a problem, and like everybody else, we all turn to analysis as a kind of solution for these problems of what stock to buy or sell, what is the correct price to trade it at, and how long do we hold it, either in profit or in loss. And through the times, I have been using various methods, and because I have persisted with it for quite some time, I have become reasonably adept at this field of technical analysis. Now, what has also been happening alongside is that the markets have been changing dramatically, particularly in the last few years. The markets are now more dominated by technology. High frequency trading is now, I think, about 33-35% of all the volume that are being conducted. Algo trading has now become about 17% of the volume. Internet trading is about 11.5% of the volume already. So in short, what has really happened to the market is that the traditional way of doing this business has now shrunk to just about 17% of the traded volume. What does that say to us? It says to us that the markets we are dealing with today are very, very different from the markets that we were dealing with in the past. So now if the markets are changing and we still have the same set of pain points, that is what stock to buy, what price to buy it or sell it, how long do I hold it, where do I book profits, etc. Those pain points are not gone away, but the markets are changing. So what is the solution that we can bring together so that both these things could get addressed? Now I had been giving this matter a thought, and then I said, I must embrace technology and then create a solution for these pain points, and also convert this disadvantage that we have into some kind of an advantage where I start making money with whatever we have been doing. We have been making money for over a period of time, but there is considerable amount of money to be made in the market, and that can be harnessed now through the use of technology. So what I've done is I've designed a software which I call Neo Trader. Now, Neo Trader is the new generation market assistant for both analysts and for traders. It's going to be your constant companion in the market, which is going to guide you as to how you take trades, which are the trades you should take, how long should you hold them, where do you book profits, etc. It's going to be your constant companion if you're an analyst, because it's going to give you a whole lot of process data. So I've put both of these things into Neo Trader. And how have I done that? I have created about 14 to 15 strategy algos, the ones that I have designed, which I have learned over the years, which I have back tested multiple times. Those have withstood the time through bull markets, through bear markets, through non-trending markets, through fast markets, through slow markets, through dull times, through active times, in times of panic, in times of euphoria, you name it. Every kind of marketplace are the ones through which these methods have been designed. Now what I did was convert all of these into algorithms, strategy algos, and I've got them programmed into Neo Trader. Now, it is not just these strategy algos. What I've also added, I said everything must be nicely curated so that there are no false signals, or there are very, very few false signals. So I have built in 5 levels of filtration, which I call filtration algos. So the trades that come out of Neo Trader are extremely well vetted, right? They are vetted for reliability, they are vetted for consistency, they are vetted for accuracy, and they are vetted also for frequency. Now, all this vetting will ensure that you get high probability trades coming out of a system. Now, what is the advantage here? Now, Neo Trader is something which can be used by everybody. When I say everybody, I really do mean everybody. And in that everybody, I include absolute novices, or people, normal traders who have no idea about technical analysis. There is really no necessity for having an idea about technical analysis, but you can harness the power of technical analysis which is present within the system. Now, it gives them ready-made trades which they can utilize and put to work and make money. These are high probability trades having a very high hit ratio. We got backtest results for all of them. So that is one. The second set of people who can use it are the ones who are analysts in themselves, who like to come to their own conclusion. So tremendous amount of data processing is done in NeoTrader. What does that do? It saves you the time. Nobody has time, particularly analysts, when they have to come up with good trades on a daily basis, on a minute-to-minute basis. So NeoTrader saves you all the time. It cuts short, it cuts the meat right to the point where you can look at a few screens and then you can come out with what is the correct set of stocks to look at this juncture of the market. So whether you are day trading, whether you are multi-day trading, whether you are positional multi-week trading, or you are into investing, NeoTrader has been programmed to cater to every kind of player. So it's not just the day trader who can make use of it, it's for everybody. It's for the analyst, it's for the serious minded people, it's for the lay trader, it's for the no eyes or the ignorant. It's a solution for everybody. I invite all of you to take a look at NeoTrader, get in touch with our office, or click on the link which is shown along with this video, and I'm sure you will find things which will just amaze you. We are at constant work. NeoTrader is also a work in progress. I keep putting newer and newer things into it, and I guarantee you that this will be a product which is only going to get better and better into the future. So come, join the huge gang of people, the huge family of people who are now part of NeoTrader. We have already hundreds of subscribers, and all of them are satisfied, and almost all of them are making money. That's what I want you to come and join me in. Take a look at NeoTrader. I guarantee you that it will change your trading life.
All right, that was Dr. Narayan, who shared with you his findings, his need for designing a software in line with the modern technology. And what he has done is he has put in his entire years of experience behind NeoTrader. So this is NeoTrader for you, and you can see here that NeoTrader has got a dedicated options page, right? We spoke about various elements which are there as part of the options. So what we have done is we have incorporated the entire elements, and all the set of elements are incorporated here. For example, if you see here, this is your symbol, like for example, Bharti Airtel. Then this is the month, right? This is the month which is shown here. And then this is your, what do you call this? What strike is this? Yes, friends, what strike is this? This is your in the money or at the money strike. So you got your symbol name, you got your month, and you have the strike. So you have everything with you with saying what you have to do in this. So if you are options buying, be it a put, be it a call, everything is mentioned here. Everything. What is the biggest problem today? कि कौन सा strike price select करना है, right? कौन सा strike price select करना है, that is important, right? That is the biggest challenge all of us has. So NeoTrader does that for you. It selects the strike price and gives you immediately. It tells you immediately what is the trade here. So what is the trade here? You are getting a trade here with the entry, targets, and stop loss. Everything is made available for you. You don't have to hunt neither for the strike price or for what could be your target, what could be your SL. Everything is made available to you. So you can see here, like for example, if a trade is not performing, the system will exit you. So that is the benefit of technology. Technology is there, trading becomes easier. That's the whole idea. How to make your trading easier. क्योंकि सबको बनना है एक सक्सेसफुल ट्रेडर. तो सक्सेसफुल ट्रेडर आज की दुनिया में बनने के लिए आपको टेक्नोलॉजी अडॉप्ट करना पड़ेगा. So those who are adopting technology into their system are the ones who are able to make inroads into the trading. तो यहाँ पर देखिए, यहाँ पर अदानी का September 3200 call. You can see here SRF September 2450 call. All the targets met. T1 met, T2 met. यहाँ पर आपको अपडेट आते जाएगा. So you can see here, this is the time when the update happens, right? So here constantly you will be having trades, and when the trade emerges, you can go ahead and keep open. A trade will come, and then you can take a trade based on the levels. So you got the levels for entry, you got the levels for exit, and this way you can trade options, right? So there is a curation which happens. So filtration होता है, पूरे स्टॉक्स का फिल्ट्रेशन होता है, और उस स्टॉक्स को फिल्टर करके आप यहाँ पर एक्सेस कर सकते हो. अगर मैं फिल्ट्रेशन हटा दूं, so you will have more number of trades, right? You can see here 1744 records. So if I filter that based on certain parameters, 1744 goes to 912. उसका मतलब है certain more filtrations are applied. So that filtration, because it is done by a machine, it gives you a call, it gives you a put, it gives you anything which is as per the direction. That's what is important. कि मार्केट या स्टॉक जिस दिशा में जा रहा हो, तो उस हिसाब से आपको यहाँ पर ट्रेड्स मिल जाएंगे, राइट? यहाँ पर ट्रेड्स मिलेंगे, उस ट्रेड के हिसाब से आप काम कर सकते हैं, and then based on that you can take a call. If a trade is not suitable, you will be flashed an exit message, so you have to exit the system. So यहाँ पर आपको क्या करना है आ जाएगा, यहाँ पर किस दिशा में काम करना है आ जाएगा, यहाँ पर एक्टिविटी का स्टेटस आ जाएगा. So basically trade management, risk management, everything is incorporated into this based on this. So not only this, so what we are going to do as part of an exclusive arrangement with Edelweiss. So how many of you want to hear that? We are going to give all the people who are attending this webinar something really, really fantastic. How many of you want to hear that? Yeah, how many of you really want to hear my fantastic showcase? Yeah. Who wants to hear this fantastic announcement for all the people who are attending the webinar today? Awesome. Good to see the energy on the Q&A box. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be giving you, all right. So the host will ensure that all of you get it. You are going to get access to these facilities. Okay. You're going to get access to these facilities for an entire month. You're going to get access to this facility for an entire month. All right. Where you can access our ready-made trades. Whatever ready-made trades are there. So I have shown you the options. So now let me go ahead. So Mansi, if you can allow me, I can share the link for them to join. If you can enable on the chat, I can share with them the link to join. Let me just put it on the chat box. So, okay, I've been given the access. So a link has been sent to you, all of you. So you can take advantage of this offer which we are making for all the Edelweiss. It's an exclusive tie-up with Edelweiss. We are doing for all the Edelweiss customer. So all you got to do is go out there and register yourself, and you'll be getting access to our Neo Trader Lite. So in Neo Trader Lite, what do we have? You have got intraday trades. I spoke to you about options. We have got intraday trades. So in intraday trades, we have got BTST trades. We have got momentum trades. If you had heard Dr. Narayan's video, he spoke about there are various kinds of trade possibilities. So the all sets of trade possibilities are available here. You can see here different kinds of strategy, momentum strategy, swing strategy, reversal. So all types of price action are considered, and based on that, you are given the trade setups. You can see here that this is the kind of trades which we keep generating, and you can see here that BTST trade. So whenever there is an opportunity, Neo Trader will scan the strategies which are running in the background, and it will show it to you. So a machine is working irrespective of the market condition. यहाँ पर होता क्या है, मार्केट कंडीशन के टाइम हमारा दिमाग चलता नहीं है, कभी कभी हम लोग सुस्त हो जाते हैं, कभी कभी हम लोग फ्रीज हो जाते हैं, but that is not the problem with machine. Now, if you are not an intraday player, if you are a multi-day player, we have got multi-day trades for you. Multi-day trades are coming every day at around 3.5 to 3.7. You can see here that multi-day trades are emerging. You can see here the kind of multi-day trades. So it enjoys a very good strike ratio as well. And every day 3-4 trades at the maximum will be visible at the towards the end of the closing day. So you can take it as a multi-day possibility. At the end of every week, you have got something called as a positional play. So something called as a positional play also emerges. So the access which will be given to you, you can get intraday trades, you can get multi-day trades, and you can get positional trades. So all these trades facility will be available for you. Now, when you talk about how to execute them, so even for the execution purposes, okay, even for the execution purposes, we have done an exclusive tie-up with Edelweiss, where all you have to do is the moment a trade comes, you guys have to click on this trade and you have to click on this button. So this is an additional feature. Okay, this is an additional feature. It's an add-on feature. All right, it's an add-on feature to the product. All right, so what happens is that you can execute your trade from here. You can execute your trade from here, and based on that, you can get an access. So directly you can execute your trade. So here, if I click on this, you will get access to, for example, this is in Alice Blue. In the same way, now you may have account with I've got an account with Alice Blue. You have got an account with Edelweiss. There will be a Edelweiss here, and through that you can execute the trade. So essentially what we have done is we have made your trading simpler. By how? By enabling your decision making, by directing you to places where the action is, and thereby you can take advantage of market action. And what is the biggest problem today? We don't know where the action is happening, and by the time the action is over, we are not there. So that's the whole idea. All right, that's the whole idea of taking you to the right place. What is the use of a Google map? The Google map shows you that where is the particular place. How can you reach that particular place? What is the direction to that particular place? So in the same way, NewTrader does the same for you. It takes you to the place where there is market action, right? So with that, I've come to an end of today's session. If you're having any queries, you can take a look at that. I've already shared with you the link to register. All right. So if you got any queries regarding the access, you can write into the Edelweiss team, and they'll be happy to show you. Meanwhile, let me also just share some videos where you can get some idea on how to access them. So any questions? I am opening the doors for Q&A. The host can also step in and then guide the people accordingly. Let me just play some.
Thank you so much, Mr. Raja, for such an insightful webinar.